everyone, how are you today? I hope you're having a really good day. This is the beginning of my closet clean out. I do this video, I think once a year now. I've done it twice. This is my chaotic office. I'll just show you how it's looking today, a typical Saturday. I, for a moment, thought I would start this process last week, and I put these two items over here and then realized, no, I'm not ready. Brian's out of town this weekend. He's in Ocean City with friends. They do this putt-putt golf tournament. Those are his fancy speakers that he has had for a very long time. And that, if you're wondering what that is on the desk there, that is a tube amplifier. It makes the sound louder. I think that's what it is. I don't know. I think that's what you call that. I did pick up from IKEA. I'll insert an image of the thing here. It's built, it's in my basement. My basement right now is equally chaotic. I do have to take a bag to the thrift store. I imagine there will be a couple things I add to that pile today. I'm gonna put all of my heavy coats in there because these are things that I do not actually wear. I just need a place to store them. And I've stored them up here because I feel that they are the most safe. But I'm realizing that this space is precious and I would like to utilize it differently. And I would like it to be just a more functional closet. Right now, it is not so much. I'm gonna start pulling some things out. I actually wanna try them on for you because I feel like you would be excited to see them. This is a coat I bought at the thrift store, and it is fully reversible. This is for when I want to dress like a giant moss-covered millennial. So I'm just going to toss things over here until I'm finished. This coat was given to me by my sister-in-law. She found this in a dumpster. This coat is so glamorous that I feel a little odd wearing it during the day. I feel like it's more of a night coat, and I love it. Did I take it to the dry cleaners? No. So who knows what's on this, but it looks clean. I don't know what dumpster she found it in, somewhere in Maryland. This coat belonged to my grandmother. It is from the 1970s. One of you lovely viewers who may or may not be watching today, let me know that it is a knockoff of Yves Saint Laurent. They come out with a Russian-inspired line or something. So anyway, I love this. I think I will wear this in the 2025 winter season because it is too nice not to wear. I got this at the tail end of last winter, and the pockets are a soft felt. It is leather jacket, so it would be very, very warm. And I do have a coat closet downstairs, but I try to only put like my daily stuff in there. This coat I think is a thrift store find, if I'm not mistaken. I love the color. It is a little big, but the sleeves fit. I'm not sure if it's supposed to fit so large, but I do like it. It does have that like old sort of wool smell. I don't wear this one a whole lot. It feels just kind of big and bulky. Typically, I'd rather wear something more sporty, I guess, but if I am super dressed up, I wouldn't mind wearing this one. And those are the only jackets I'm putting in storage. I have so many other pieces, though, that I store for sort of posterity that I don't actually ever wear. One of which is this outfit here. This is a floor-length green velvet overall dress from Eddie Bauer, of all places, and a Liz Claiborne moss green button-up. Both too big, and I like to wear this outfit with my green jacket that I just showed you. I'm going to wear those together on Halloween, I think. I also have, and it's in storage in the basement, but I have a Kelly green cloak, like a witch's cloak with a hood that like snaps up here. So I'm going to be a green witch in the office. Apparently everyone gets dressed up on Halloween, so I need to have an outfit, and that's probably what I'm going to wear. I also have this green velvet sort of mod, very short dress, long sleeve. I don't really wear this because the collar, like, I don't know what is going on here, but it just doesn't, it needs to be steamed, basically, is literally all it needs. It just needs to be like ironed or steamed to sit different than it does. And the fact that it kind of rolls out is so bothersome to me. Anyway, doesn't matter. I don't know what to do with that dress. Maybe I should resell it. This is another thrift store find I don't know if I've ever worn. I think it's gorgeous. I don't know the brand, but it is really cute. It fits me really well. I feel like it's the perfect sort of 40s, 50s cocktail dress, and it doesn't pick up cat hair, which is phenomenal. But I'm going to put that in storage too. Okay, this I would very much like to pull out of my closet to wear to the office because I think it's very cute. It does need a snap installed right above here to keep it from opening. This button continuously slips out from its little loop, and it's like a collarless blouse with a matching skirt, which I can show you really quickly. Just a basic skirt. I don't even think it has pockets, but I think it's a very cute outfit. I think if I were having a meeting in a boardroom, I would wear this, but I don't get that dressed up for work. Everyone is a little bit more casual than blouses and skirts, so I'm going to put this in storage also just because I'm not going to wear it anytime soon. I love this dress. I got it at a free clothing swap with a group of girls, and no idea where it's from, but it has these gorgeous beads over this velvet floral situation, and it's like a chiffon over like a faux silk lining, side zip, and it fits really well. I wore this to at least one wedding, and it came in clutch, so I will never get rid of that. I feel like everything I'm pulling out kind of matches so far. This is something I could have worn today because it's fall colors, it's lightweight, breathable, but I forgot I had it. This is a gorgeous dress that I've worn like 3 times. It still has the tag thing like stuck in it. And I made the mistake of washing it, and tiny little cotton bits of fiber are stuck to all these little motify things here. So I love this. It's very like Taylor Swift Tortured Poets, but also sort of a classic dress. And I'm going to put this back in my wardrobe to wear in the fall and winter. This is another great dress because it's not going to take up much space. I'm going to put it with the others, but I don't know if I'm going to really wear this much outside of the summer. It's a really cute denim, black denim shirt dress with a tie waist, and it's really cute. I love this, and it has pockets. I think I wore this in the last closet clean out video I recorded, or one of the two at least. It has this really nice tie in the back that you don't really see very often, but it makes the dress very fitted in the waist, which I love. This shirt dress fits me perfect. And it has the little snap here, which keeps the buttons from kind of like bowing out, especially where you put that tension on the back side of it. So I really love that. I think that this dress is really well constructed. I think I'm going to keep this in my closet with the rest of them. I love this. It's a radish shirt skirt combo. I'll pull it out for you to see, but it's a little bit big overall. Like this whole outfit is too big for me. I just keep it thinking that I'm gonna grow into it, because when you find gorgeous vintage stuff, like, you just have to believe. I think that the shirt I'm wearing right now would actually look perfect with this skirt on a normal day if I don't want to look too much. It has pockets, it has pleats, and it has a little faux pocket flap here, which I think is really cute. So I really love this. I think it needs to stay in my everyday wardrobe. This dress is very similar to my brown corduroy one. And I've talked about this one before, and many of you had great suggestions on how to fix the pocket that will not lay flat right here. No matter what I do, it's always going to flop up. I just need to steam it. I know that I need to steam it, and I need a steamer. I don't want to buy a steamer because they are not cheap. The one that I want is not cheap. I very much would like a Jiffy, like standing steamer with like the big old thing. But maybe that's overkill. I wonder if you have a steamer you prefer. I mean, I also have a cheap iron that does steam, and that's what I've always used, but I feel like I've ruined it because I didn't use distilled water. This dress is so cute. I found it in a free pile at my friend Racey's warehouse space in Brooklyn. Somebody handmade this with black thread. Sometimes the tie at the front here will come untied when I'm wearing it and I won't notice, and that's kind of embarrassing, but other than that, I think this is a great dress. The pockets need to be relined. The fabric has disintegrated almost entirely. This is probably going to go into storage because the summer season is almost over. I don't know if I'm going to get any good wear out of this. And it's possible that some of these things might be easier to access there than even in here. I just don't know yet. This linen dress is one of my favorites. It has this pocket in the back, which I don't know what that's even for. I need to do some mending on the back side here. And in order to do that, I kind of have to steam this section flat to figure out what's going on and locate exactly what part of this piece needs to be fixed because it's kind of overlapping a seam here. I think what I'm going to do for now is I'm going to fold this up, and if I don't start a mending pile, I will start a pile in my basement of things that I won't wear until I fix. This is a basic flannel shirt from Marshalls that is a little oversized. It's very casual. It's too casual to wear to work, but I really love the little tiny metal buttons. I think they're very cute. I'm going to keep it in my closet because there's going to be a day where I want to pull that out. This needs to go in storage. It is also an Anthropologie clearance rack. I bought this sometime between 2008 and 2010. It is my little Dorothy getup. I love this so much. And this is the perfect little sundress to wear with my tiny dog. This is a child's, but I love it too much to ever get rid of. It is the coolest shade of green. And it fits, like it doesn't fit. It does not fit, but I love it. I know that it's for a young girl because look at the sleeves, but it has these bust darts. Like, I don't know if I can button it. Can I wear it? Tell me if I can wear this. What do you think? Can I wear this? What is this? Tell me what you think of this blazer because I don't know if I like it or if I hate it. This is Calvin Klein and it looks a little big. So I'm going to ask a coworker if they would like to have this, and I'm going to offer that to them because I don't feel like I need this. This blazer I think is really cute. It's Gap and it has like little puff sleeves. It's way more fitted in the waist, much shorter, and it has a lot of little buttons, which I don't have time to button, but I think that this is cute. Especially like with a skirt. I think this is a great blazer to wear with a skirt. Not that I wear skirts very often, but I'm going to put this in this closet, not my daily closet, because I will seek this out when I want to wear it. This is the exact same blazer in a different color and a different size. This black one is a size 0, which is typically what I wear. This one is a 4, so it's a little bit larger, but I can wear like sweaters under this size, and it fits nice in the sleeves. So this one I probably could wear more because I don't wear a lot of black. This is my favorite blazer. It is a wool blend, and it's by Ralph Lauren. I bought this, I think I got this one at the thrift store. Sometimes I try to find more Ralph Lauren blazers on like Poshmark, but I can't. Yeah, I bought another one in the same size, and I like it. It's nice. It's in my other closet. This one's like more winter, and I think this size 4 is great for layering. Like if I want to wear a long sleeve shirt under a blazer, then I need a 4 in the Ralph Lauren. This is my last winter blazer. It is also black velvet, but this one has a nicer cut. It's from J. Crew. I think they call this their schoolboy blazer. I do need to lint roll this, but I bought this one on Poshmark. It does have pockets, but not quite as usable. They're much smaller than the others. And I really love this blazer. It fits like a glove, and it's a size 0. I always wear a 0 in J. Crew. I have 2 pairs of wool slacks. These ones I bought off of Ella Gordon when she was clearing out a closet. And then this one I bought from the Vintage Bus in Baltimore. I paid as much as I did for this garment to have them tailored. So they weren't cheap, but they feel like very stylish in the winter. I'm not going to try everything on. This closet is the same stuff every year, so there needs to be some mystery. Maybe I'll try on. Oh, my couch almost fell over. This shirt is cute, but holy cow, do I need to fix it all the time. I have knit 2 handspun shawls. Well, I've knit 3, but the first 2 are ruined. This one I felted in the washing machine. I don't know how it happened. I think it got wrapped up with the laundry, and it is, you know, this now. So it just doesn't look quite as good anymore. But it is my own design, so I don't feel like I can get rid of it. I've always worn this shawl with the edge folded in. I feel like it gives a nicer little pop of the collar. And I would typically wear it with a shawl, not a pin, but one of those little crescents that like closes, so it hold it in place. I feel like Hagrid when I wear this, so I just don't. I think that this needs to go into like a relic pile that I just don't have to look at all the time when I'm opening my closet, because I'm not going to wear it. This is knit with machine carded Jacob, so it's very consistent, natural color. And then this one is a shawl that I knit from a fleece that was it was a Jacob hybrid sheep fleece, so it had dark gray and creamy white, and I over dyed some wool with black walnuts to make that milk chocolate brown color. And I knit Andrea Mowry's Golden Hour shawl with my Handspun, and this was one of my favorite shawls of all time. And then I washed it stupidly with a superwash garment, and the dye bled into my undyed cream yarn. So I tried everything I could to get it out, and the quality of the wool fiber kind of lessened. It's not the most obvious, but I don't want to wear it now because the color is messed up. So this is another thing, because it's my Handspun, I don't want to get rid of it, but I also don't want to wear it because it's ruined. And then this put me off from like superwash hand-dyed yarn forever. I'm sure other yarns might also bleed, but I don't trust it. And I did knit a hat that matched it, This is not a pattern, but I made a hat. I think it's really cute. I thought about like, ooh, I could publish this, but it was like already someone else's aesthetic, so I didn't want to do that. I just wanted a cute little hat to wear with my cute little shawl with all the extra yarn. This is a beret pattern that I don't wear, by Caitlin Hunter. I just, I'm always wearing my hair up, so I don't really put hats on. I feel like I don't even know how to wear a hat. Not like this. I also have a Harlow hat. Okay, let me be serious for a moment and take my hair down and show you how I would actually wear a hat. So this is an alpaca yarn. It's like the worst yarn to knit a hat because it loses all of its shape. And I don't know if I like it. I think I should give this away. Okay, now I have my Harlow, which is like kind of big. I think it's cute. I knit this with Harrisville Designs. Not their watershed yarn, but their lighter weight yarn. I normally I would wear this like slouch back sort of. This is warm. This is cute. I would wear that. This is my favorite hat though. This is knit with Brooklyn Tweed's Arbor yarn, which is a worsted spun yarn. And this is my favorite color. I like it. This is the chain, no, it's just called the linked hat that I designed. No one wants to buy a hat pattern. So, and I don't wear hats. I'll wear this hat though. And I would knit this hat again. This hat was really fun to make because you just do a bunch of 2x4 ribbing, 4x2 ribbing, which is like my favorite ribbing, if I'm honest. I have a double fold brim. Or is it double or triple? I guess it's a triple fold brim. And you can knit it however you want, but that's how I do it. And then the gorgeous cables. You can't really see the top much, but I love this hat. Oh yeah, this hat I got from my mother-in-law. It looks very I look like a communist. This red rabbit hat. I don't know if it's the right size. Like, is this for a child or is this perfect? I don't know. Okay. Looks like I have some shawls here. So this, I ruined this. This was a gorgeous cream floral, and I washed it the minute I got home because it smelled like perfume and the dye bled. So I really regret that, but just now it's pink, which is fine. And I'm gonna steam this. It smells okay. Very Valentine's. This is cute. This is a little kerchief that's I guess it's like a bandana. I feel like this is something I would never actually wear. Little faux cross stitch. Let me put my hair back up because I cannot go on like this. The most underrated. Ooh. I think this should go in the dryer just to get some of the dust off this. Do you see it flying in the air? Ooh. I love this shawl. It is so long. It goes on for days. It's kind of like a scarf shawl, but I like to tie it behind me when I'm out in the garden. This is a really good gardening thing because the tie is so big, it won't really ever come untied, and it's warm but not getting near my dirty forearms or hands. And I love this shawl. I would knit another for sure. It's my favorite. And I also love Andrea Mowry's range shawl. I think this might be the only time I've ever knit a asymmetrical shawl, but it is a 3-color. Is it 3 or 4? It's a 4-color shawl. It does like fall off my shoulders. Maybe I'm not wearing it right, and I can never really tell which side is the front and which side is the back because it's mostly textured stitches. But I think if I wore it kind of like this, it wouldn't fall so much. I love this. I love the colors. I love everything about this. This yellow is from Sassari. They're a mill in Virginia. I think they're still around. I don't know, maybe they closed. But I love this color, that bright sunshine yellow, especially with like a mustard yellow. And this color here, I'm chasing this color always. This I got at Rhinebeck from Sunshine Daydreams. It's like a one-woman show. She's in Maine, and she has a bunch of animals, and she blends all of their fibers into big, chunky, like worsted weight yarn. And that's if she has my color at Rhinebeck, which is what I'm always looking for. It's like why I go to this festival out of state, is to go to her booth. I think she's in the barn, like the fleece barn, but like maybe the other side. Anyway, you'll find her on the vendor list, I think. We'll double check. I'll put it in the video. But I love her yarn. I would like a whole shawl of that yarn because it's just so unique. There's nothing like it on the planet. This skirt, also unique. Nothing like it on the planet. I regret not wearing this to work all summer. I think people would have loved to see me wear this. Which is such a weird thing to say out loud. But handmade, found at the thrift store, fits me perfectly. I think that this is the wrong shirt to wear because this is very summer and this is very fall, and that color doesn't really appear here. I have a white linen tank top I wear this with, but I don't know what cardigan I would wear with it, so I don't. So that's going to go in storage for the winter. I tucked away all of my black denim. I'm going to have to try some of this on. I have a pair from Zara, from the thrift store, Madewell. I think I found these at the thrift store, or they're either one of 2 pairs. One I bought and one I found. And these are the ones that I bought, and I don't like them. They're kind of like a barrel cut. It just doesn't, I don't know. I just don't love it for me. I have a second pair of Zara, but they're very like white, over-dyed black. I don't know, kind of funny. And then a pair of J. Crew. These are kind of like tight fitting. I have a few pairs of Levi's, and they're the only jeans I ever want to wear. So I'm going to keep these through the winter to see if I ever like need them or want to wear them. Here is my, what's this called? Artist shawl. I love the yarn. I love this Jill Draper yarn. It is so perfect for me. It's like my favorite color on the planet. Yeah, the orange just, it's not red enough. I feel like I need it to be more rusty and less of a pumpkin. This sweater, let me put this on for you. I love this sweater, but it, as you can see, it is way too long and it is way too small to be wearing Icelandic wool this close to my skin. It's like wearing asbestos with love. I say that with love because I will knit the sweater again. I will knit the sweater in the exact same yarn, but I will knit it much larger than this. In fact, I would knit that sweater right now if I could, but I don't have the yarn, and maybe I should knit the sweater right now. It's just way too tight. So it's going, it's gone. I found a little surplus basket collection. Now this one I bought thinking I would hang it on my wall, but I didn't like the way it looked. And it has dried eucalyptus in here to dye with. I'm going to put that in my compost bin. And I think I'm going to bring this to the thrift store because I just have never used this. I don't know how I would use it. And it's just taking up space in my life. Now, this basket I adore because it's the perfect little walk and knit a small project, like a single skein, like the beginning of a shawl or shirt or sweater or whatever, or sock. So I love this. I might get it out and use it around the house for my next new cast on. I love this basket. It's so cute. I have a little granny square in here because it just makes the bottom a little less pokey. And like the bottom of baskets have like the ends. So I love this. This is a great little harvesting basket in the garden. So I don't know what to do with this one. I'm going to think about it. These ones I'm going to stick around the house somewhere. This basket is so sturdy. This is like, I have a lot to harvest type of basket. And I love it. It's clearly handmade. I think it's gorgeous. Here is where we're at on the closet. So there's still so much more to remove. This stuff is probably a lot less fun. So I'm just going to do that kind of on my own. But you can see I have another silk scarf and more jeans, more pants, more paperwork. Making some progress. You've probably seen this purse before. I bought this at a yard sale in Rhinebeck, New York during Rhinebeck weekend. I think it was like right after we got out. We left early and no one had been there yet, obviously, because I got this for like $2. It is in perfect condition, front and back. Obsessed. I don't use it enough. This shawl was the first and only time I knit brioche. Not the only time. First time though. And it was very fun to knit. I would knit again, but I would use a much heavier yarn to have more fun. Because I don't like superwash. I don't like the way it looks. I don't like the way it feels. And I would do it again. This is a pattern. I don't know the name of it. It's in my Ravelry project pages, but I'm gonna give this to the thrift store because I don't use it. There's a couple things I'm getting rid of. I had so much fun last night. I met up with Mo, who I met through the YouTube channel. She lives in Baltimore. And we hung out last night and knit, and she inspired me to get rid of stuff that I don't wear. There's no reason to re-knit it. There's no reason to keep it. I'm just gonna get rid of it. So there's a lot of things here that are gonna go back or away. There's a lot of stuff here that is gonna be condensed and reorganized. And I have a few oddities here still, and I'm going to go get myself a bucket of hot soapy water, and I'm going to wash these stairs as best as I can as soon as possible so that there's time for it to all dry completely before I put things back. But in this container here, I have all the materials for a button machine that is stored in that vintage box there. So I'm hoping to, I don't know what I'm hoping to do. I'm hoping to put as many clothes on the back shelf as possible, and the things that I do not need to access at all there and there, so that I can hopefully like stack things on these and still be able to walk up and reach the back of the closet. So I'm gonna work on that now. I took a short break because I had an idea, and I'm organizing this now. I don't know what got into me. I just, it's all storage. So if I can condense a little here, a little there, it all works out when you kind of coordinate everything. But before I ever had an iPad and before phones were smarter than before, I printed patterns to knit from. So I have a lot of things printed that I don't need anymore. I'm gonna shred them and I'm gonna save all my Rhinebeck books in a little box I have. So I'm gonna go through those and I will BRB. I'm about ready to lose steam, but I just got done organizing all the objects in the closet and I just have to put back all the clothes. So I'm gonna start with bottoms, shorts. I think I'm gonna move my shorts into here. I want this closet to be functional. So my bedroom closet might be my go-to stuff, and then this closet might be overstock stuff. I don't know, whatever, we'll see. It's late, I lost all my sunlight, and I have a few things to put back, but I put a lot of things in the basement. I filled that tent with hangables, things that are hanging in storage, like long-term storage. And then these are things that I hope to wear soon or might want to wear at any point on any given day. And so I kind of have like, this is my big closet where I have my big things, like my big Icelandic thrift store cardigan and my big row cardigan by Michelle Wong and all my jeans that aren't my daily jeans. So I have my daily closet in the other room. I have this closet here, which is like my overflow sort of, which I could put more things in from my other closet, but this is the work I've done tonight. I can fully step up into it, so I have no problem like reaching for anything, even if it's on the highest shelf, which I prefer. And that's why I put that bag there, because I can actually reach it versus like stepping over it. I don't want to step on anything, so there's that. I have 2 more blocks in the living room I need to put away, and I just spot cleaned this, so it looks kind of messy. But anyway, I found that in the corner of the room. So I kind of just have things all over the place in my house, like stuff that I just want to put away and consolidate. And I have felt this closet sort of weighing on me for a while, because I do get in here and dig it out, but I've never pulled everything out and washed it before. I actually washed the ceiling and the walls and everything. I washed everything. Obviously it's like scuffed and you know there's like floor sealant on it. I'd like to paint it one day, but it's not the pure white that the trim is. So if I do paint it, I'll have to paint the whole thing, and I'll probably need to get a whole gallon, and I don't have time for that. I'll do that next year. But I'm very happy with the results, and I want to thank you so much for following me along in this journey. I know I didn't show you literally everything, but that's most of it. If I haven't told you, this is a little stencil I made in high school. This was my elementary school painter's box full of acrylics, and I'm very proud of my Liza Minnelli. So anyway, that's it. I want to thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful week, and take care.